Hey guys, Zero here with another anime vlog review. This is just an anime I just recently finished called The Pet Girl of Sakurasou, otherwise known in Japanese as Sakurasou no Petto no na Kanojo. Kanojo, sorry. My Japanese isn't that good. So, this anime was an interesting one. It's 24 episodes, 2 seasons long. Longer than I would have liked, but, you know, you can't just watch 12-episode series all the time. So, let me just start off. This anime is about a second-year high school student named Sorata Kanda, I can't remember. And he goes to a media and art and fine arts high school called Shuisei, or Seishui, one of the two. You see, I'm pretty good at pronouncing these things. And their dorms have a strict rule that there are no pets. So he was transferred to Sakurasou, or Sakura Hall, which is the you could say for the dorm for different or problem students, sort of. So he can keep his cat. He had to choose between keeping the cat or leaving. So, or leaving to go there. So he goes there, and he basically has been living there for a couple months. And the teacher, who's the advisor, is to let him know that her cousin from England is coming to go to the school because she wants to be a mangaka, or a manga artist. And the girl's name is Mashiro Shina. That's totally an English name. I think she has Japanese descent, though, because, again, her cousin's, yeah. And she's already a world-famous painter. Now, Sorata doesn't know this. And most of the people living in Sorata's building know this already. He doesn't. She's a world-famous painter, but here's the catch. She's so good at painting that she isn't good at anything else, and she can't take care of herself. So, Sorata, sort of from the beginning, has been put on Mashiro duty, which basically means he has to help her, you know, learn to take care of herself, as well as take care of her. Like, it's even to the point where she has trouble dressing herself. Basically, she's a blank slate. She's this amazing, world-renowned, amazing painter, though, but she can't dress herself. It's basically, and it's how this and the other characters come together. So, the other characters include Jin, who's a third-year student, and a story writer. He's in for story writing and storytelling. His longtime friend, Misaki, who is a hyperactive girl and like an overzealous animator. Like, she can make an animation in like no time, all by herself. So, frame by frame, by the way, which is impressive. So she's gone to the school, and she's trying to become an animator. She's always had a thing for big spectacles like that. And the teacher who lives there as well, she's kind of a slacker teacher, and she has more fun. Her time is better spent, in her eyes, going out drinking than teaching. So she's just sort of there as convenience, as you could say. There's one more member of Sakura Hall that was there for the start, and that's Ryosuke, or Ryosuke, I should say. Not Ryosuke, Ryosuke, who's a recluse and stays in his room most of the time, until part way through later in the season, but we'll get to that. He's an expert programmer and hacker, and he communicates to people only through email, text, and through his AI that he's created, Maid-chan. He also does not like women very much. Not to say he's gay, he just really fears women for some reason, which is odd because his AI is called Maid-chan. I don't know. So anyways, the story is about Sorata and his friends trying to get through high school and reach their goal. It's a slice of life anime with a lot of drama, which is what they usually tend to have. At first, Sorata doesn't know what he wants to do, and then he realizes he wants to be a game designer, in the same vein as people like Inafune or Keiichi Inafune, who used to be with Capcom, is now the Concept. He's the creator of Mega Man. And Hideo Kojima, from sort of in that vein, where they come up with ideas and concepts and do work on them through there, and then have a team work with them. So part of the anime is about him throwing his pitch, and sometimes he gets it and sometimes he doesn't, and we just learn from there where it goes from there. There's also a friend of his at school, Aoyama, and she's going to the school because she wants to become a voice actress. Unfortunately, her parents don't agree with her decision, so she's moved out to go to the school. She works, she supports herself. It gets to a point early on that she can't afford enough to live in the regular dorms, so there's a spare room, so she's invited to live at Sakura Hall or Sakurasou, and she takes it and she becomes a permanent resident there. So, and then her story is intertwined. She was the second, probably one of the most interesting characters, I'd have to say, because she shows you how hard she works for her dream. Not only like she has to get several jobs to support herself, she has to constantly be working on her voice acting. As somebody who's delved into voice acting myself, not on a professional level, but on a level that's, on a level of understanding, voice acting is not easy, and I can only imagine in Japan it's even harder. So, it's a very hard market to get into, and you have to work super hard to get it. And if you want to get anywhere, you need an agent. And without spoiling too much, it's part of it is her overcoming that. There's also a lot of love stories going on in the background. But the main reason I want to talk about this show is not only because I just finished watching it and I want to review more anime this year, but it deals with the issue of rejection a lot. These characters, except for the genius painter Mashiro, most of the characters deal with rejection in some form, whether it be a rejection of love or a rejection of work. It gets so far to the point that it really makes you feel for the characters. If you've ever been rejected for anything, and we all have, unless you're a genius at something, then maybe you've never been rejected for something, but we've all dealt with rejection in our lives, and it shows the harsh reality of rejection and how you come back from that. I know, and recently for me, I got laid off, and I think I've said this in other videos before, so this was a good anime for me to watch to sort of pick me back up. And I'm a very positive guy. I don't like to dwell on things, but I've spent the last little while to myself because it's the holiday season and whatnot. I'm recording this on the 23rd. Who knows when you'll see it. But rejection is something we all have to deal with, and something that we've all had in our lives, and I'm sure we'll all get it again. I know that I'm going to have to deal with rejection again, but it's something that you have to learn to cope with and not let it get you down, because if you let it get you down and you just give up, then what was the point of getting this far? And that's what the anime really deals about. So it starts off as a lighthearted comedy, and then it goes into serious drama. So it's a little long for my taste. 24 episodes, to some people that's not very long. But if you like slice of life and you like drama, it's a series I recommend you watching. Do I personally like it? I thought it was a good show. I wouldn't put it in my top anime of all time, but it was a good show. It was a very nice, lighthearted show that did the drama and did it well, and some of the characters end up together, and I think that's good. After you get into past the whole bizarreness of Mashiro's character, you sort of learn who she is, and that she's not just this genius painter, and that she's what kind of person she is inside. So I think the anime did a really good job of that. And again, if you like dramas, if you like slice of life stuff with a little more drama, this sometimes can get over dramatic, which I think is, like, I'll just say this now, a lot of the stuff with Jin, or Jean, however it's pronounced, the whole storyline with him and Misaki, it gets a little over dramatic and overstays its welcome at some certain points, but his reasoning makes sense for why a lot of this stuff happens. So I can say that I can recommend this to people who like drama series and whatnot. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it legally for free on Crunchyroll, like many other animes. And if you want to support the show, you can buy official merchandise from Crunchyroll, as well as you can get our Crunchyroll Premium account, and that will support the show. I don't know if anyone has picked this up for... oh, here we go. It's licensed by Sentai Filmworks, so it might be getting a dub in the near future. If it comes out, is this a show that I'll buy? I'd probably buy it to watch it in English. But, anyways, guys, to make a long story short, the Pet Girl Sakurasou, or Sakurasou no Petto no Kanojo, gets a thumbs up from me, and I recommend it if you like drama and slice of life. So, thanks for watching this review, and I'll see you on the next vlog review, on the next anime I watch, which I have a couple planned, and one of them with a special guest, so you'll just have to wait for that one. Anyways, guys, thanks for a great 2013. I'll see you later.